Our first finalist is Genius Juice, bringing Alex Bayer up to the stage. Alex Bayer. Alex, you'll have 5 minutes.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, Ray.
Right. Hello, everyone. So my name is Alex Bayer. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Genius Juice. And before I start talking and telling you all about the Genius, I wanted to open up with a video. So we can go ahead and play that.
Heated drinks are, pasteurized drinks are very common on the shelf, and that was inspiration for me to come out with something better and come out with a smoothie that is non-heated, come out with a smoothie that has all the nutrition intact, and not just coming out with a cold-pressed juice, which is missing most of the fruit and vegetable. It's not the whole food, it's not the entire vegetable. We're putting in everything. You get the entire fruits, the entire vegetables. We put a whole coconut in every bottle. The coconut! That's a big differentiator. When you're having a Genius Juice, you're getting everything in that bottle. Nothing is left out.
Cool. Thank you. All right, so Genius Juice are all organic coconut milk smoothies, and we're also non-GMO project verified. So as you saw in the video, we start with a whole young Thai coconut. What makes us so unique is we actually blend the coconut water with the coconut meat together. And what it really creates is a very nutritious, nourishing, thick smoothie. So we're really going after the HPP smoothie category rather than just being a normal juice. Now, why do we include the meat, in our formulas? The meat provides good fats, it provides omega, it provides fiber. So instead of just doing regular coconut water, which very saturated, a lot of products on the shelf, we decided to mix it up, no pun intended, with the coconut meat to make it into a smoothie. So this is our lineup, and this is not including our seasonal blend, which we debuted here at BevNet yesterday, which is the holiday coconut smoothie. So we have a total of 8 SKUs. 7 of them are smoothies. We do have a pure coconut water as well. And what makes these unique is every single smoothie has a base of coconut milk. So the other flavors we have are kale, we have berry, we have apple, cacao, carrot, and also our original. Our original is our #1 seller, which is just coconut milk. 2 ingredients, all organic, non-GMO. We also have 2 different sizes for bottles. We talked about this yesterday. We have the 16-ounce bottle, and also we have the 8-ounce bottle, which we have there with the judges. So the 8-ounce bottles are really great. It's a much lower price point for someone who has never tried Genius Juice. They may not want to spend $8 to $9 on a 16-ounce drink. Also, because they're smoothies, they're very, very filling. So an 8-ounce actually gets the job done, and a lot of people are buying our 8 ounces over 16 ounces. So what makes our brand so unique? What's unique is first, we're blending in coconut milk. We're one of the first juice companies to put coconut milk in our bottles instead of just coconut water or coconut pulp. It's a full coconut meat and water into a milk. And we also infuse each and every flavor with real fruits and vegetables, all organic. So we're not using purees, we're not using concentrates. These are the actual fruits that we're putting in. So we want to simulate like you're using a Vitamix at home and blending up a fresh smoothie. On top of that, we also have superfoods, and these are sourced from all around the world. So we have very common superfoods like maca and acai, turmeric, ginger, but we also have very unique superfoods that you can't find in a lot of other bottled juices. We have maki, which is one of the highest antioxidant berries in the world. We also have lucuma, which is a berry, is a sweetener, and mesquite, which actually goes very well as a dessert smoothie. So pricing and distribution. So our retail for the 8 ounce is anywhere from $3.79 to $5.49. So again, a very low price point. If someone wants it, never tried it. That went fast.
It did go fast. Nice job, Alex. And you can stick up here for 1 second.
Okay.
Round of applause. Okay. And before I even get into this, I apologize because I did not introduce our judges. So from my left, we have Patrick Posey from Bristol Farms, Rebecca Messina from VEB, Neil Kimberly, who's the Vice President of Sales and Brand Development for Essential Water, John Craven, the CEO and founder of BevNet, and Ken Sadowski, who's the Senior Beverage Advisor for Verlinvest. And just quickly, we have 6 finalists. Each of them will have 5 minutes to present. The judges will give them 5 minutes worth of feedback. We'll have 3 right now and 3 at 2:10 in the afternoon. The audience will get to vote at the end of the second round, and once that happens, there'll be 2 winners. One will be the audience winner, which will receive a free ticket to a next BevNet event, BevNet Live event, and then the top winner, which will win $10,000 in cash and prizes, sponsored by Venturing Emerging Brands. So, with that said, Alex, good job.
Thank you.
Initial thoughts from the judges. Ken, let's start with you. What do you think of the use of coconut milk in a cold-pressed juice product?
I like the concept. I like the whole execution. I think some of the flavors are a little bit muted to me. I'd like to sense a little bit more brightness. Excuse me. And one of my first questions was, you talk about your fresh ingredients, and obviously this is all fresh HPP. What's the supply chain of getting all those exotic ingredients into the bottle? In other words, are you getting the bioavailability to make sort of those implied claims? I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth.
Sure. So as far as supply chain, we source all of our coconuts from Thailand. So we actually get the meat and the water frozen, and they come in. So they're frozen at the source, and then we thaw them and blend them. And then for produce, obviously, as we scale up, with produce is always the cog in the wheel. But we have superfoods. Some of them are powdered, but they're freeze-dried, so they're not heated whatsoever. And then we also have our fresh produce that we use right now. So we try to keep it as real as we can to simulate a real smoothie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Patrick, what do you think of this product in terms of standing out on the shelf among other cold-pressed juice brands that you guys carry?
Well, I like the product. I like the taste. I actually like the packaging. I'm just wondering, how are you going to get that message out? All those great things you were just telling us, how does that message get out to the consumer?
Sure. Well, it's the label itself tells a story on the side. So it's on the left side. It talks about how we do blend the meat and the water together. How meat, the omegas is great for boosting brain function. Coconut water, great for potassium and electrolytes. So education, I agree, is the key. But it goes beyond the label. We have a very aggressive demo and marketing campaign. So we're actually starting in Bristol Farms in a couple weeks, and we're going to be demoing there to educate the consumers as to what makes us different, what in this smoothie is a benefit to you. But definitely the label plays a big part with the story and having enough space on the bottle to tell our story about our brand.
Very good answer.
Rebecca, the packaging strategy they have 2 different sizes. Are you more of the opinion that the smaller size is the right for consumers at this point?
I love that these guys have 2 packages. I love they have a recruitment pack. The 8 ounce is less intimidating. It's a great way to come in. I'm bothered, however, by the fact that it's 130 calories. So I think that's going to be a problem for you, but I think it's a great way to go.
Okay.
And Neil, what do you think of the name Genius Juice?
I think the name is really interesting. The question I have around this is that it's a smoothie, it's got all these nutritional ingredients into it. Where's the occasion going on this? Where's the overall, what's the one single idea that's going to get you over the top here? Because you've got about a dozen in there.
Yeah, the big idea is that we're a coconut smoothie and that we implement coconut milk into our flavoring. So if there's one thing to really focus on, that's the big differentiation, is that it is a coconut milk. It's not almond milk or cashew milk.
So who are your competitors then?
I'm sorry?
Who are the main competitors?
Competitors, I would say there's other nut milks on the shelf. We're inventing a new brand category in a way with coconut milk. But I would say the main competitors are the nut milks, the cashew milks, such as Suja or Blueprint. And that's where we're going to be placed on the shelf right next to them.
Mm-hmm. John, you're a big fan of nut milks, and you've tried a lot of packaged brands out there. Does Genius Juice have what it takes to be a significant differentiated brand out there next to these other brands?
Yeah, I think we said this yesterday in the first round. I mean, I think some of the flavors are more successful than the others. That's the hardest thing I see with this. Like, to me, like I didn't really care for the carrot one, which we're not sampling now, by the way. But I think it in the smaller size, like it is sort of like, I think it is well executed for what it is. I just have a hard time kind of getting a good sense of what like the ideal like flavor lineup is. This isn't like iced tea where you need like a lemon and a peach or something like that. I think for what it is, again, I think they've done a really nice job.
Great. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Great job, Alex. Good seeing you.
Ray.
All right.
Good seeing you.